Welcome to Land the House. I'm Seth. Here in the mountains of North Carolina, they oftentimes put road salts down to melt snow and ice that's on the road, and my truck is covered in that stuff. I need to wash it off. So I have got the Patoolio electric power washer to take care of that salt. Let's go ahead and put this thing together and then get to work washing off my truck. As I'm unboxing this power sprayer, let me tell you a little story. Years ago, I was given a power sprayer and it was a pretty good model. I used it quite often. And my neighbor asked if he could borrow it. So I sent it up to him and I went to his place maybe 2 or 3 months later, and it was so used, they had broken pieces off and cobbled it back together to make it work. And I guess they didn't realize it was a borrow situation and not a here, this is yours now kind of situation. But I'm glad to have this new model here that I'm working with, and we will give it a try. Hopefully it performs well to wash off my vehicles. Here are all the components included with this power washer. A 25-foot hose, a user manual, some different nozzles, a little screwdriver, and a cleaning piece. It's got the adapter to go into the hose. This will hold the tubes, or the sprayer. It's got a handle, another little holder. It's got a soap bucket right here, hardware, the handle, and then the unit itself with a nice long power cord. So let's go ahead and do an assembly real quick so we can get to testing this unit. I'm gonna press fit the handle into position, and then it has a couple of screws that I will use the small screwdriver to get into position here on the back. The next plastic piece is gonna go right in here, and that will help you to wind up onto and keep either the hose or the cord from being all over the place. I'm going to take the handle for the pressure washer gun and the tube here, press that together, and then turn it so that it has a good solid connection. And over here I'll be able to store the extra nozzles that aren't being used. On the bottom here, I'm going to pop this little cap off. Now I can take the 25-foot hose and attach that here to the bottom side of the pressure washer gun. Make sure I tighten that down nice and tight. The other side of the hose is going to press here into the front of the machine, and then once again spin this to tighten it down. Now for the last bit of assembly, there are 2 plastic pieces. One goes on this side to house the sprayer. You just press that down. The other side is a little tab that holds the power cord, and that should be all we need for that. This power washer comes with 4 different nozzles. If you look closely on the front, it'll tell you the degree at which it sprays. So there's a 40, here is a 15, here's a 0. It's basically just a straight hole. And then here is a 25. I'm gonna take the 25 and press it into the end of the sprayer, like that. The other ones can be stored here on this tube by just simply pressing them into position, just like this. A standard garden hose fits on the back of the machine, and then you just plug this up to normal house power. The front of the machine has a simple on and off toggle. I'm going to move it over to the on position. All right, it has pressurized the line. Now it's a simple matter of holding down the handle to get this spray going. Now you can see this is a 25-degree nozzle. Well, let's swap this out with something else real quick. Just remove that nozzle, place it in the end of the handle, and let's go with the 40, and we should see a significant difference in its spread here. It's a much wider angle. And now if we move down to the 0, you can really see that it is just going to have a single jet of water. I don't want to get too close to the vehicle with that one because it is very concentrated. Here in the back of the truck, I'm going to get this cleaned out. Well, just like you would expect, the moment I start washing my car, it starts to rain. So let me wrap this up real quick while I have the camera out here. But if I remove the nozzle from the end, I can store that here on the handle. And the soap dispenser actually connects right into the handle. That's a fantastic idea. I'm glad they've done that. The washers I've seen in the past have this container at the sprayer, and it's kind of hard to see if it's still got soap in there or not. So basically you put your detergent or soap in here, and then you can spray just like you normally would. I put a little soap in here, so hopefully we can see this foam up whenever I spray it out. Probably not the most ideal for a vehicle, but we'll give it a try. All right, here we go. Once you've applied your soap or wax or whatever you're putting on there, you can simply remove this end, go back to your nozzle, put that back on there, and then you can get back to work washing your vehicle. This little cup here on the side is designed to hold the handle of the gun, so I can remove this piece right here and then push this down in here, and on the back there are some little cups that will allow me to hold this part like that. So it stores pretty good all together, as you can see. I'll be able to wrap the hose on this part and the power cord on this right here. As you can see, that Patoolio power washer is going to be able to do this job no problem right here. Has 4 different nozzles plus a soap dispenser. Now it only has one strength setting, which for doing car stuff is just fine for me. I will have a link in the description down below if you want to check out more information on this power washer. Thanks for watching. I'm Seth with Land to House, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.